Yeah, I think it did. I think what Zach brought up before the game today was exactly true, and that is, I think that coming back the other night against the Cubs in that game and winning the game ultimately, it, had a lot to do with the way that whole series went. And then I think today, guys, when Travis hit the home run, I mean, there was a lot of noise in the dugout. Hey, let's just peck away here, and we did peck away and got back in the game.
I know you've spoken about it at times when the offense wasn't going well, the fact that, guys sometimes try and do a little too much. Was today a perfect example of when everybody just tries to chip in, what it can lead to? Yeah,
I totally. I mean, we got some hits. We got some base on balls that were big. Guys, they just wanted to, you saw James Loney, in a situation where he had to get a guy over, got him over and got a guy in. That's baseball. That's how you're supposed to play it. And he didn't try to do any more than do his job. And I thought that was big. And our bullpen was, when your starter comes out of the game that early, you got trouble. And our bullpen did a great job tonight.
As much as Loney, you can clearly see the results with his batting average in certain situations. That play that you're discussing, the fact that he charged the bunt as hard as he did to set up the double play, are those the little things that he brings to the table as a veteran?
He does, Steve. He's a good baseball player. This guy is a good baseball player, and I said, he's one of those guys. If you just watch him play, he grows on you. He'll pop one out of the ballpark, but he's not a home run hitter, but he'll get a lot of hits. He'll hit something down the third baseline. And then he'll make some great plays defensively. That's what he is. And, that throw today was a great throw, and Flo came off and made another good throw to first. So it was a big play.
You talked before the game about Familia. He gets in these jams. Do you get nervous, or are you kind of almost at this point where you're used to it and you figure he's going to somehow find a way?
Well, he was so good last year, Zach. He didn't get in these kind of jams last year. He just, he seemed like he walked in and mowed guys down. But, because he has such a good sinker, you always think he's going to get ground balls. And so as you saw at the end of the game, I mean, Dan Worthen standing next to me, and he said, just get a ground ball here. That's all he kept saying, just get a ground ball here, just get a ground ball here. And that's what he ultimately did. And with that sinker he's got, he trusts it.
Bueno, solamente trato de esperar la bola buena para hacer un buen contacto. Creo que he tenido suerte contra él y más nada.
I think I was just waiting for a good ball to come through, just being patient, and I've got fortunate enough that I was able to make contact and come through.
You guys were able to come from behind from 6 runs down today. Is this the type of win that happens after you have a series like you just did where the confidence is so high?
Después de estar perdiendo 6-0 y llegamos a empatar el juego, terminando la serie de los Cubs de Chicago, ¿crees que eso les da la energía para empezar un juego así? ¿Los hace sentir bien?
Bueno, cuando le ganamos el primer juego a Chicago, creo que ese juego nos dio para salir adelante. Creo que después de ese juego el equipo volvió a tomar el ánimo que teníamos anteriormente, y creo que ahora hemos cogido la confianza que tuvimos el año pasado en los últimos 2 meses de la temporada, y creo que ahora las cosas nos están saliendo bien.
I think after that first game in which we beat the Cubs, I think everyone just got that energy back that, we kind of had lost for a few days. It really gave us the confidence that we were going to be able to come out and start winning games again, and I think we're going to have that confidence from here on out.
Yoenis, have you sensed more urgency with you and your teammates at bats here over the last 5 games?
¿Sientes que es más de emergencia ahora mismo cuando están bateando tú y tus compañeros por la forma en que no les ha ido muy bien? ¿Sienten un sentido de urgencia cuando están bateando ahora?
Bueno, creo que no. Creo que no solamente yo, el equipo completo, llegamos al home play a buscar buenos picheos, a hacer buenos contactos. Creo que eso es lo que estamos haciendo de hace un tiempo atrás, y creo que las cosas no están saliendo bien.
I don't think so. We go out there just looking to have good at-bats, to make contact, to wait for good pitches, and I think that we feel good now going out there and doing that.
That was awesome. I mean, obviously, I wish it was in a different way. It wasn't fun being out there while I was, but it was obviously fun watching the team battle back like that. It showed a lot of character and a lot of heart, and unfortunately, I couldn't get it done when I was out there, but we got to keep pushing and keep going.
After your last, albeit short start against Washington, you and Terry spoke about how it was the best you had felt all season. What was different out there today?
Just the way things feel. Obviously from start to start, things are not feeling the same. So, we just got to find what we need to do in order to make sure that from start to start, I can feel like I did last time, and unfortunately today I did not.
You've talked a lot about that this year. How difficult is it getting just on a mental level to keep feeling like you have to go back to the drawing board after, a decent number of starts at least?
Yeah, it's tough. It's part of baseball. You go through ups and downs, and unfortunately this year has been more downs than there are ups, but we still got a long way to go, and a lot more starts left. So kind of go back to the drawing board, and like I have, many times, and figure out how we can go back to the Washington start for that brief time, and figure out how to keep that going.